Well, it was an unusual game. I have unusual feelings right now. I thought in the first half that we did some good things. We were aggressive. I thought in the second half that Duke was entirely more aggressive than we were. I say this almost every game when we lose. I'm saying it again now, so congratulate them. And Grayson Allen's had a great career and a tough career. Tough in a lot of ways, but I think that the emotion, the feeling that he has right now, he deserves to have that feeling because he's worked awfully hard as well. And I'm not happy for him because his team won. I'm happy for him because he can have those kind of feelings to replace some of the negative things he's had over the years. But I thought the second half it was strange. Duval hasn't been a great shooter, shooting 27% from three, and he makes a three top of the key, and one of our best shooters misses a three. And then we miss another three, and then Bagley makes a three. And then all of a sudden things just started snowballing on us. It's a strange feeling, but I think what you have to do is congratulate Duke. They seemed to make every play that they needed to make. The first half they didn't shoot the ball. What was it, 1 for 10? I knew 1 for 10 wasn't going to continue, but I didn't think they would make 8 out of, 15 in the second half. But they got dribble penetration that we had a tough time with, particularly with Duval. Twice we helped up the lane, which we try to work on and not do all the time, and both times we helped up the lane, they dished underneath for a dunk. It was frustrating. You look at the players that we had 4 guys in double figures, but Joel's 0 for 7 from 3, and needless to say, that's not Joel Berry. I think some aliens crawled up in my guys' bodies in the second half because that wasn't the North Carolina team that I've seen all year and wasn't the North Carolina team that I love. But congratulate Duke. They kicked our butts in the second half, 49-29. That's what you can say.
Roy, did you like the looks your guys were getting for the most part?
Well, at one time Kenny missed a wide open 3 from the corner. Cam missed a wide open 3 from the wing. Joel missed a wide open 3. Luke missed a wide open 8-footer. Cam shoots a floater that barely gets there. We shoot an air ball. I wanted a few more inside. There's no question about that. I don't like shooting 31 threes. That's not who we are. We've been working all year to try to get more stuff inside. But during that stretch where the game changed, I liked the shots that we got. At the end, I didn't like the shots we were getting, but didn't like our stupid turnovers down the stretch either.
Well, what made Bagley so hard to defend in the second half?
6'11", athletic as all get out, long arms. He's a heck of a basketball player. I don't have anybody like that. And Theo's trying to guard him. Theo's trying to front him inside. But he's a young man with some great gifts who's worked awfully hard to use those gifts. There's not many people like him.
Did you figure after the first game he was not as active against you guys as he was?
And I don't follow other teams a whole lot, but I did see that he felt like he may have hurt his knee during our first game, and that might have had something to do with it. But he was really active. He was hard to guard inside today. I thought one time he drove in, I thought it should have been a charge, and every other time he just scored. I didn't have anything to complain to the officials about even, but he had 15 and 16 at our place, so he had 21 and 15 today, but he had 21 and 15 today that seemed to be like 30 and 20.
Joel, was there any kind of lingering hangover from senior night?
Joe, I don't know. I don't think so. He had a good practice, felt good. In the first half, I think, did he score in the second half? He had one little floater, I think, in the second half. 4 points. I don't think so. I don't think it was any lingering effects. I just think that they were very aware of him. They closed out on him out of their zone. And sometimes they had the 3 big guys in, and that really lets them close. But I thought the guards, we turned it over twice in a stretch in the first half, making a guard-to-guard pass. One of their guards stole it, and another time we tried to make a bounce pass into Theo, and the other guard stole it. So they were active. I mean, we had 14 turnovers, I think 7 or 8 in the first half. But we had 3 in a row in the second half when we were trying to come back. That's sort of ugly.
Roy, how difficult are they to defend when Duval is able to get them?
Well, he really hurt us driving the ball to the basket because, again, we don't have a guy to protect the rim. It's just who we are. But we've been able to make up for it and win a couple of games this year anyway. But twice in a row he dribbles and we come help flying up the lane. One time it's Theo, but Theo's not a big guy. So they just bounce it behind us to a guy who then dunks the sucker. But Duval helped him. I thought Mike's got a better idea of what he wants from his team. But I thought Duvall's penetration and Grayson's penetration too. But, you know, again, we had three guys, Kenny, Cam, and Joel, 3 straight plays. I think that they shot 3-point shots, and none of them went in. And Duvall makes one, Wendell makes one, and Marvin makes one. So it's got to make plays. You got to make shots on big game days.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you. Our locker room's open.